Hello, Mass Attacks here, and Merry Christmas to you all. Today we're going to have a look at a battle from the new Tier 8 Premium Swedish heavy tank. It is the Tornvagn. If you enjoy what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So before we get into the action, I'll show you my crew and equipment that I've currently got on this tank. My crew on this tank, nothing special, all onto the third skill. They are for me a male too. The equipment I use in the special survivability slot is vents. Then in the second special firepower slot, I've got a gun rammer and then improved rotation mechanism. Also use a premium consumable food. On field modifications, I have maxed it out, so I do permanently get plus 3% to vehicle hit points. I haven't filled with any other modifications. So now, let's have a look at it in action. Today I'm playing on Runeberg. It's a standard battle, and I've got the 6-9 matchmaking, and I'm top tier today, so I have a little idea where to go with this tank. So if you're not familiar with this tank, it's new in the Christmas boxes, and what I find with it, it's got some good things and bad things. Good things are, if you can find a hull down position, the armor on this tank is excellent when you hull down. Another good thing about this tank is the gun. It's really solid, but the downside is the mobility, really slow and sluggish. And another downside is your reload time, which is quite long. So this is the position I thought this tank would work really good at. So I'm facing the ISM. All you'll be able to see is the turret, and as you can see, I've just bounced that shot because this turret is tiny and has no weak points. If you can find a position like this, you should do really well in this tank, but out of the 30 battles that I've played in this tank, this is by far the best one so far. I think roughly this was the 10th battle I played, and what I find is if you get a good matchmaking and you can find a position like this, you will do okay, but the chances on that is quite low. So the majority of the battles I've had have been quite poor, and that's down to the DPM because your reload is so long. So I'll tell you about the gun on this tank. It is 120mm. It's really nice. It has 248mm of penetration, which is excellent for this tier, with 400 alpha damage, but then it goes downhill with the gun handling. The gun handling, I've got an aim time of 2.01 seconds, which is nothing special, and your dispersion is 0.39, and then the reload time, with my crew and equipment, I've only managed to get it down to 11.89 seconds, which gives us a DPM of 2018, which is really poor, and I do struggle with this stat. But what you do get is 10 degrees of gun depression with this tank, which is nice. So I've managed to take the ISM out, and I haven't taken any shots apart from that one that's just hit us from the artillery. So the artillery still will be able to damage her. So I'm going to relocate to try and flank round now. There's nothing much more I can do on the top of that ridge, but I am going to struggle to find somewhere else that's just as good as that position. So I found an IS-2M trying to flank round us, and I'm getting a nice good powerful shot into him, but he's getting one into me. He'll probably beat us on the reload, so this is a problem. Can I get the shot in before him? And I didn't manage to, but I did manage to block the shot and take him out, so it did work in my favour. That was only a tier 7 tank. So I'm tracked in position at the moment, just waiting for it to sort itself out because my repair kit was on a cooldown from that artillery shot. So now I'm going to keep on pushing. There's only an SU-100 M1 around the corner, but I'm going to see if I can get a shot up the middle first. So I'm just being a little cautious first before I do this manoeuvre, just in case anything was pushing down. Now I can see the middle, and there's a Panther and a lovely shot into the back of him. If I manage to take that Panther out, it'll be great for me team because he'll not be proxy spotted by him, but he's been taken out by me team. That's really good for the field team because they'll be able to progress further up the field now, and what I want to do is push further into the town, deeper, and see if I can get behind that SU-100 M1 and take him out, and then that'll let my team push further forward through the town, but there's not many of us left. So I have been proxy spotted. I'm trying to get round. He's not looking. He was driving into that forward, so I've managed to get a shot into him. I'm trying to pull back, but he's taken me engine and me track. My repair kit's still on a cooldown, so I'm stuck in position, and he's managed to get a second shot into us and destroy me engine. But I've managed to take him out, and my repair kit's back in the game, so I've used that to sort my engine out and my track, and I did spot an artillery. Can I get the shot in? And took him out. So now I'm going to advance, and while I do, I'll tell you about the mobility of the tank, and it is a little bit poor. You do only get a top speed of 32 kilometers an hour, and then you get a reverse speed of 12 kilometers an hour. This tank does feel really sluggish. You do get in situations with your low DPM and this mobility that you're just stuck and will get taken out. So I'm still pushing, and I'm just going to see if I can get another kill in and see if I can get a top gun. Can I see that Emil? Oh, I think I can see the back of the Emil. Zooming in, and there it is, top gun. So now I'll tell you about the armour on the tank, and it is a good thing. On the hull you get 260 millimeters of armour on the front, 50 on the side, 40 on the rear. I have had a look at it, and it is hard to penetrate the top plate of the front of your hull armour, but the lower plate is a weak spot. And then you've got the turret armour. You get 280 millimeters on the front, it has no weak spots, 90 millimeters on the side, 75 on the rear. Can I say that E25? Now I didn't push forward because I am a one shot for the Scorpion G, and the view range isn't great on this. I will get out spotted. I have only managed to get my view range to 392 meters, so the view range is another weak point about this tank. So I'm just sitting, let me VZ 44, and I'm hoping some of my tank destroyers push forward. See if we can spot these two sitting in the corner. The E25 will be able to outspot us all. There's the Scorpion G. Can I get a shot into him? Tried it and I've missed. Now the E25 is firing and I cannot spot him. He's getting two shots into us. So I've just pulled back. Could be just a one shot for the E25. The Scorpion G has been taken out now, so I'm going to have a peek round the corner of these buildings, see if somebody spots the E25, and there he is, and he's been taken out. Let's have a quick look at the stats. Was just a class 1 badge, and I got the top gun for me 6 kills. Top of the tree for XP with a base XP of 1284. Second for damage with 3374 damaging. I made 160,000 credits, that's due to a personal mission payout and a personal reserve bonus, plus 8,860 XP, that's due to playing a premium vehicle, a personal mission payout, a personal reserve bonus, and an award for the first victory each day, which was at ×2. I'd like to thank you for watching today's battle, and I'm also wishing you a Merry Christmas. Please don't forget to like and comment, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. There's a little icon in the bottom left hand corner. Cheers.